Hi, I'm Zack. I'm in year 7, and today I'd like to talk to you about why children should be judged on capability and not just their age. What I'd like to do in this is explore some thoughts and examples around this, starting with an example from my own personal experience. Last year, it became apparent that I potentially wasn't being challenged as much as I could have been at school. And after a few meetings with me, the local council, teachers and my parents, it was decided that it might be best for me to come to Chipping Norton School a year younger than is the so-called norm. For me, this has been a really positive decision, as it has enhanced my learning and made me interested in school again. As you can probably guess, I did fear some of the potential negatives, such as would I be picked for the football team, and making new friends, which were important to an 11-year-old boy. I did feel I came across people, though, who I felt might have doubted that my decision was right. Perhaps this is because they're always used to children being judged on their age and not ability. I think this is a really good example of when we should all look at capability and other factors and not just judge someone by their age and where they fit into the school year. Now moving on from me to someone a little more famous, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. He is a fantastic example of unbelievable talent at an extremely young age. He wrote his first symphony at the age of only 8. Imagine if someone had told him not to play the piano because he was too young. Louis Braille was blind and always dreamed to see the world and read like all the other children his age. He invented the raised dot system, later known as Braille, at the age of only 15, allowing him and all the other blind people his age to read and understand text. This system is now massively popular all around the world with blind people today. Max Verstappen is the youngest F1 driver in the history of the sport, making his debut last year at the age of only 17 in the Australian 2015 Grand Prix. He is clearly a world-class driver with the highest capabilities possible. Yet, outside of his work, by law, he is too young for a driving license. But then again, maybe that's a good thing. Mark Zuckerberg invented Facebook at the age of only 20. Maybe the fact that he was young and could dream without any preconceived ideas have lit the spark for the social media age. All of the above examples bring us to a quote that I think works really well here. Sir Matt Busby believed so much in the quote, "If you're good enough, you're old enough," that he wrote it on the wall of the Manchester United team's changing room, so as to inspire the players. He built the most famous football squad of all time, known as the Busby Babes. Now, I don't want you to go away thinking that capability is the only key to success, because when you think about it, there are other attributes needed to go alongside, such as maturity and experience. These skills, however, were lacking massively when Kevin Peterson was made England cricket captain, following on from the extremely successful Michael Vaughan. He was a fantastic cricketer, and even though he was really great at his sport, he failed miserably because he lacked those skills. A lot of you would argue, I think, that you can't get through life on capability alone, and you need a balance of other skills to go alongside, like I said, maturity and experience. Someone without experience would struggle massively in some situations. We need to keep a cool head in tough circumstances. Like the recent shocking terrorist attack in Paris, do you think a 17-year-old with no experience could calm and help reassure a grieving French nation like President Hollande did with such dignity? No. Maturity also plays an important role too, taking real-life situations and lessons which could be misinterpreted in the wrong way. The new Bond release, Spectre, contains violence in which James Bond, the good guy, shoots and kills other people. Now, let's say a 16-year-old who is extremely immature could take this the complete wrong way and think that killing is good. But let's say a 10-year-old who's got a good level of maturity could understand the fictional storyline but recognise that MI6 exists. In summary, the people of my generation, children, all have the potential to make a difference, big or small, to the world in their lifetime. I believe for them to achieve what they realistically aspire to, they need to work to their individual capabilities. Judging people by their age is sometimes not the right approach, as a one-size-fits-all system doesn't always work. Each child is an individual and should be treated as one, no matter what the age or ability. Thank you.